Hello everybody, I'd like to welcome you back to another video on Last Night Earth Survival with JessKook41 by Rockin' K Gaming. The video we have today is a guide video and I will be teaching you the best way to efficiently clear the 4th floor of Bunker Alpha. Before we get into the video, I want to make sure that everybody knows that the 4th floor is not the best floor to gain tickets. The 4th floor is often necessary to complete raider tasks. There can be decent resources such as steel and other useful items if you make it all the way to the end. Also, if you have your burglar skill and true friend, you will get even better items throughout the floor. This is what I have brought to clear the floor, but I doubt we're going to be using everything. Make sure to play it safe and bring extra weapons, armor, and healing items. I always make sure to use unmodded weapons in my guide videos, as I know it can be difficult and expensive to obtain these mods. With all that being said, let's start killing all these zombies. When you open this first door, you are going to get swarmed with enemies. Here, you want to try and focus on the fast biters first and kill them with your machete. Move over behind this wall here and do the wall trick. If you are good at the wall trick, you can just run around and wall trick all of the zombies on the same wall, but it will require a bit of practice. Move into this next room and start sneaking. You will want to stay on the left wall, following it all the way up to the Toxic Abomination. Sneak attack with your saw blade and work your way back the same way that you came in. You want to wall trick these two zombies here with your crowbar. Now if you go back to this wall and the zombies run past, then all you have to do is move back to the first wall. Depending where you are standing on the wall, some zombies will run around and start attacking you. Now this mostly only happens on smaller walls when you are trying to wall trick. The wall trick works much better when you have a big open wall that gives you room to move back and forth. Now that the two Toxic Abominations are sleeping with the fishes, we're going to move to the next room. After opening the door, start sneaking and follow this same path. Sneak attack the Toxic Abomination with your saw blade and move to this wall. If you practice a bit or you are a bit better at the wall trick, you will be able to position the zombies on the opposite side of the wall where they are all spread out. This will allow you to attack one zombie at a time. If they all bunch up in one spot on the wall, it's not a big deal. You just might take a bit more damage and have to heal more. After you kill these guys with the wall trick, we are going to want to move through the room, staying close to the far right wall. If you stay on this wall, then the turret will not be able to aggro. This wall here is not great for the wall trick, and if you get into trouble, then you have the turret there as well to deal with. I recommend bringing these guys back to the wall that you were just at. Make sure that you keep in mind with the frozen zombies, they will regain some health every time that they hit you. This means that it is very important that you do well on the wall trick here. Not only because it saves armor durability, but also because if you let them hit you, that means that you will have to use more of your weapon durability. From here, move through the freezer room and make sure that you don't spend too much time in these rooms, or you will start to freeze, lose movement speed, and then take damage. Once through the room, you will have to go through 2 heavy turrets. When moving through, be prepared to heal after they shoot you, or you're gonna have a bad time. Move to this corner and wall trick the 2 frozen zombies. I got pretty lucky here and they stayed in the freezer. Most of the time, they will both run around the wall and start attacking you. If they do run around the wall, kill them quickly or run through the freezer to the next wall to perform the wall trick. Aggro the Frenzied Giant and move back to the hallway with the heavy turrets. When the Frenzied Giant has made it about halfway through the freezer, run past him and heal after he hits you. Wall trick him here on this wall. This wall can be a bit tricky because it is a smaller wall and there is a meat bag on the other side. Don't push out from the wall too much or the meat bag will damage you. With a meat bag hit and a Frenzied Giant hit, you're gonna have a bad time. Activate the terminal to gain access to the next section of the 4th floor. Make your way down the hall and run through the turrets, opening the door. Start sneaking and stay close to the wall for an attack on the Toxic Abomination. After your sneak attack, quickly switch weapons and finish the zombies as fast as possible, making sure to heal when needed. Now, open the next door and start sneaking. Stay close to the wall all the way around to get a sneak attack in on the Frenzied Giant. Remember to attack the zombie at its furthest point possible to avoid his attack. Wall trick the giant till he is also sleeping with the fishes. Behind the door in this room is just one chest and a heavy turret. Now, I don't recommend opening the chest in this room, as it will not be worth the weapons you have to use to even make it to the chest. If you want, go ahead and check the chest out, as you might think it's worth it. But take my advice, save your weapons, and don't even worry about this chest. Move to the next door. After opening the door and moving into the frozen hallway, you will aggro the zombies in the hall. Run back and wall trick on the opposite side of the wall till the zombies are no longer your problem. Enter the frozen hallway and follow the path that I'm taking here. There is no way to avoid being damaged by the meat bags in this section. After the second hit, just heal up with a medical supply or with food. Once in the next room, slowly move up until the first zombie aggros. Make sure to kill him quickly, as he is a frozen zombie and will heal after each hit. I didn't do it here, but you are able to sneak attack this next zombie. If you don't sneak attack, make sure to take him out quickly. Now, let's deal with the last set of zombies on this floor. Open the door and slowly move into the room until the first zombie aggros. Move back into the previous room and take out the zombies as fast as you can. Make sure to take a wide route close to the wall so the frenzied giant doesn't hit you. You will want to wall trick on this wall here. If you know the timing of the giant's attack, you can use the saw blade during the wall trick. If you are newer to using the wall trick, make sure to use the crowbars to save on healing items. Go down the hall and open the door. Activate the terminal to open the final loot room and your exit. And there we go, the fourth floor is clear. To do the fourth floor efficiently, you are going to have to use the wall trick. If you don't know how, or you don't want to use the wall trick, you are just going to use more medical supplies and more armor. Here is a side-by-side of what we had when we started the floor and what we had when we finished the floor. Well, that about wraps everything up. If you enjoyed this content and you would like to see more Last Day on Earth videos, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell. Also, don't forget to hit that like button, as it shows me that you guys would like to see more videos. Hopefully this guide has been helpful to everyone, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Later.